Alright, so today I'm going to teach you how to tune your 808s in FL Studio. If you enjoy this video or learn something new, please leave a like and subscribe. Okay, so I have a beat pulled up here that I made a couple days ago, and I have a 1-808 in G and 1-808 in D. So the whole beat is in D minor, so the key we want is D. But I'm going to show you what both sound like. Both are different 808s. They're not the same 808 put in different keys or anything. So they will sound slightly different, other than the fact that they're not in the same key. So here's the G, what it sounds like. That doesn't sound necessarily on point. It doesn't sound like exactly like it's supposed to fit or anything. So then we go to the D, and this is what this sounds like. That sounds a lot cleaner, like it fits and everything. So that's what we want out of the 808. So what we're going to do is we need this G to be in key. So I know it's in G, and to prove that it's in G, I can go here, I'm going to take that track and put it in the mixer, and I'm just going to take any open mixer channel and just do Control L, and I'll be there, if you don't know. And hold on, there we go. And we're going to open up Edison. So then we want it on now, otherwise it just doesn't seem to pick it up usually. So what we're gonna do is at least if you do it this way. So we're gonna do now, and we're gonna go back to the channel rack, pick our 808, and then we're just gonna click on it. We go back to Edison, stop the recording. Then we're gonna right click, and we're gonna go regions, and we're gonna go all the way to pitch regions. So see, it's in G. Okay, so now we know that it's in G and everything, and we confirm that there's two ways we could do this. One, if you know your scales, you can just count from G all the way down to D, and however many cents that is, then you can just go here and bring it down, bring it up, whatever, right? And then there's another way. If you don't know your scales, you can just go to the piano roll here, and there's a way to put these put each note on. So C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, and then I'll tell you the octaves it's in by the numbers. So to do that, we're going to go to this little arrow here, and then we're going to go to View, go to Key Labels. Now I'll take them off, see? Then we go back to View, Key Labels, and then we're going to put all notes, and that shows them. So what we're going to do is we're going to go from G. So G's right here. This is what the key we're in, right? So what we want is we want to get to D. So how many cents do we have to go down? So basically one half note is 100 cents. The whole note is 200 cents. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 500 cents down. So what we're going to do is we're going to go back to the channel rack. We're going to open up that 808, and we're going to go down 500. And you'll see the cents pop up right around here in the left corner up top. So now we're going to go back to Edison, back to that. We're going to record again, go here, click our 808, stop the recording, do the pitch regions, detect pitch, and now we're in D. So it's that simple. And then now, what we can do is we can listen to it in D. That one has effects on it, this one doesn't, so that one's a lot more punchier and a lot more heavy. So there's also another way you can do it if you do not know how to count this and all that, right? And well, if you didn't know the cents in that stuff, right, you could just go here, and you could literally just go down 200, 100 cents each time until you find D. Basically, that's a long way of doing it, but you should just honestly just learn your scales. It's a lot faster that way. Then there is something else you can do when you're doing 808s, and that is matching it to C. So if you make all your 808 C, you don't have to do this for everyone. I wouldn't recommend doing it for every single time you do an 808 because sometimes it just muddies the 808 and doesn't really make it that great. But you can bring the 808 to the key of C instead of D. So in this case, we're on G. I might be inclined to go up to C and not down to C because I'll bring it up about 700 cents, and this one will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 500 cents, right? So back up 500. So instead of doing that, we'll go up 500. We'll be on C. So we'll go back to Edison, record, and we should be in C. Yeah, C. Okay, so now that we know what's in C, what we're going to do is go to the piano roll here. We're going to press Shift C to highlight everything. And because we went up 500 cents, we're going to bring it down to D. So we're going to do a whole octave down, then we're just going to press Shift. And to bring it down an octave, press Control and then down on the arrow key. And then hit Shift and then up on the arrow key to bring it up to D. Just a faster way to doing it. So now we're going to play this, just so that you hear what it sounds like. And I'm going to play it on its own. Solo it. And then go here. There. Sounds a lot better. Now we'll bring it up an octave so you can hear that too. Alright, that's what it sounds like an octave higher. So typically that's why you want to go down to D. So now to show you that it is in fact in D, what we're going to do is we're going to bring it here. G, go to Edison. Instead of putting it on now like we did before, we're going to put it on play because we're going to have to play it out of the playlist here. So what we're going to do is we're going to here, press record. We're going to switch it to the playlist. And we're going to pick the point to right before the 808 hits. Go back to the mixer, open up Edison. Press play, and then you got to press up here, the play button up top to play it. We just need the first one. And we're gonna go regions again, like before, pitch regions, and see it's in D. Okay, so here's the full beat with that 808. So that's how you tune 808's in FL Studio. I hope you learned something new. As I said in the beginning, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe. And I hope to see you in the next one. Peace.